Did you know that the DNA of the Irish people is like a living time capsule, holding clues to some of the most fascinating chapters of human history? Despite being a small island on the edge of Europe, Ireland carries within its people a genetic legacy shaped by isolation, migration, and survival. From ancient hunters and Neolithic farmers to Celtic warriors and Viking invaders, every chapter of Ireland's past is written in its genes. Our journey begins over 10,000 years ago as the last ice age recedes, and the landscape of Ireland begins to transform. Across the land bridge that once connected Ireland to Britain, small groups of hunter-gatherers ventured, pioneers in a pristine and challenging environment. These Mesolithic people, with their knowledge of the land and its resources, were the first to leave their genetic mark on the island. Their DNA, though faint, whispers to us across the millennia, a testament to the enduring power of even the smallest genetic footprint. These early inhabitants, navigating a world vastly different from our own, laid the very foundation of what would become a unique and enduring genetic legacy. As the millennia passed, a profound change swept across Europe: the arrival of agriculture. Around 4000 BC, Neolithic farmers, hailing from the Fertile Crescent of the Middle East, embarked on a journey that would forever alter the genetic landscape of Ireland. These early agriculturalists, carrying with them seeds, livestock, and a revolutionary way of life, brought not only new technologies but also their genes. Their arrival marked a turning point, a shift from the hunter-gatherer lifestyle to one of settlement, cultivation, and community. The DNA of these Neolithic farmers reveals their ancestral roots in lands far from Ireland's shores, in places like modern-day Turkey and Syria. But the story of Irish DNA doesn't end there. The Bronze Age, dawning around 2500 BC, ushered in another wave of migration, this time from the vast steppes of Eurasia. These Bronze Age migrants, often referred to as the Yamnaya people, hailed from the Pontic Steppe, a region stretching across modern-day Ukraine and southern Russia. They were a people on the move, their mastery of horses and wheeled vehicles allowing them to traverse vast distances, bringing with them not only new technologies but also their genes, forever altering the genetic makeup of the populations they encountered. Perhaps the most striking legacy of these Bronze Age arrivals is the introduction of genes associated with red hair and fair skin, traits now so strongly associated with Irish identity. Chapter 4. The Celtic Fusion, Forging a Cultural and Genetic Identity. Around 500 BC, a new chapter began to unfold in Ireland's history with the arrival of the Celts. These skilled warriors and artisans originating from Central Europe brought with them a rich culture, intricate metalwork, and a distinctive language that would forever shape Irish identity. Unlike previous waves of migration, the Celts didn't simply replace the existing population. Instead, they integrated, intermarrying and blending their culture and genes with those who came before them. This fusion of Celtic traditions with the existing social fabric of Ireland created a vibrant and unique cultural landscape. The Celts' impact on Ireland was profound, leaving an enduring legacy in language, art, and social structures. While Roman expansion across Europe diluted Celtic culture and genetics in many regions, Ireland, remaining unconquered by Rome, became a sanctuary for Celtic heritage. Chapter 5. Viking Raiders and Traders, Leaving Their Mark on Ireland's Shores. As the centuries passed, Ireland's strategic location in the North Atlantic made it a target for seafaring raiders from Scandinavia, the Vikings. From the late 8th century onwards, Viking longships, sleek and formidable, appeared on the horizon, bringing with them a reputation for ferocity and a thirst for plunder. These Viking raids, initially focused on coastal monasteries and settlements, evolved into a more complex relationship with the Irish. Vikings established trading posts, intermarried with local populations, and ultimately became an integral part of Irish society. Modern DNA studies reveal the subtle but significant genetic legacy of these Viking incursions. Chapter 6. Norman Invasions and English Influence, Shaping a Divided Genetic Landscape. The Norman invasion of Ireland in the 12th century marked another turning point in the island's history, bringing with it profound political, social, and genetic changes. The Normans, descendants of Vikings who had settled in northern France, were a formidable force, their military prowess and sophisticated feudal system rapidly transforming the Irish landscape. The Normans, led by Strongbow and later Henry II, established their dominance, building castles, introducing new laws, and further diversifying the genetic makeup of the island. Later, during the Tudor period and subsequent centuries of English colonization, waves of settlers from England and Scotland arrived, particularly in the eastern province of Ulster. This influx of new arrivals, often encouraged by the English crown to solidify their control over Ireland, led to a distinct genetic divide. Chapter 7. A Tapestry of Traits, Unraveling the Genetic Threads of Irish Identity. The unique blend of ancient ancestries that have shaped the Irish population has resulted in a distinctive set of physical traits, often romanticized in literature and song. Perhaps the most iconic of these traits is red hair, a striking feature found in higher frequencies in Ireland than anywhere else in the world. Around 10% of the Irish population boasts fiery red locks, and nearly 30% carry the gene for red hair, a testament to the enduring legacy of ancient migrations. Fair skin, another characteristic often associated with the Irish, is more than just an aesthetic trait. It's an adaptation to the often cloudy skies and low sunlight levels of Ireland, allowing for more efficient vitamin D synthesis. Certain genetic conditions, such as celiac disease and hemochromatosis, also occur at higher frequencies in Irish populations. Chapter 8. Regional Variations, Exploring the Subtleties of Ireland's Genetic Landscape. While the Irish gene pool might appear homogeneous at first glance, a closer look reveals subtle but significant regional variations, reflecting the island's long and complex history. A study by Trinity College Dublin, analyzing the DNA of thousands of Irish people, uncovered fascinating patterns of genetic diversity across the island. The study found that individuals from the western counties such as Galway and Clare possess slightly different genetic signatures compared to those from the east. These variations, though subtle, reflect centuries of relative isolation, geographic barriers, and distinct migration patterns. One of the key factors contributing to the uniqueness of Irish DNA is the island's relative isolation from mainland Europe. While continental populations were swept up in waves of migration, conquest, and cultural exchange, Ireland, nestled on the edge of the Atlantic, remained relatively secluded. This isolation, while presenting challenges, also acted as a protective barrier, shielding the Irish gene pool from the homogenizing effects of large-scale migrations that swept across Europe. Ancient genetic markers, often diluted or lost in continental populations, found refuge in Ireland, preserved like precious artifacts in a time capsule. This genetic continuity provides scientists with a unique window into the past, allowing them to trace the ancestry of modern Irish people back thousands of years with remarkable accuracy. The story of Irish DNA extends far beyond the shores of the Emerald Isle. Today, over 70 million people worldwide, from Boston to Buenos Aires, proudly claim Irish ancestry, a testament to the island's enduring legacy and the impact of the Irish diaspora. The Great Famine of the 1840s, a tragic period in Irish history, forced millions to flee their homeland, seeking refuge and opportunity in distant lands. These emigrants, carrying with them little more than hope and the stories of their ancestors, unwittingly carried something else: their DNA. Irish ancestry, once concentrated on a small island on the edge of Europe, spread across the globe, woven into the fabric of nations far and wide. From the United States to Canada, Australia to Argentina, Irish communities flourished, their genetic heritage becoming an integral part of the global tapestry. The study of Irish DNA is more than just a journey into the past. It's a voyage of discovery with profound implications for the future. Scientists, armed with cutting-edge technology and a growing understanding of the human genome, are using Irish DNA to unlock secrets about human evolution, ancient diseases, and even our capacity to adapt to changing environments. The genetic legacy of the Irish people, shaped by millennia of migration, isolation, and adaptation, provides a unique data set for researchers exploring the complexities of human history and the origins of human diversity. By studying the subtle variations in Irish DNA, scientists are gaining insights into the genetic basis of diseases, paving the way for new treatments and personalized medicine. Irish DNA, once a whisper from the past, is now a beacon, illuminating the path toward a healthier and more equitable future. So the next time someone talks about Irish red hair or green eyes, remember, those aren't just features. They're echoes of an ancient past, a story carried across centuries, now written in your cells. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. There's so much more history hiding in our blood.